City lights are fading out. A quiet fire wakes inside. Every step begins the climb. The horizon starts to glow. The road ahead begins to burn. With every lesson that I learn, 1,000 doubts behind my stride, now fading slowly with the tide. The rhythm beats beneath my skin, a storm that's rising from within. Each breath ignites another spark, lighting paths within the dark. The skyline opens far and wide, where endless skies and courage collide. And every mile begins to prove the strength I always knew. The pressure grows inside the sound, a rising wave without a bound. Every heartbeat climbs the flame, every step rewrites the game. The sky begins to tear apart, a thunder waking in the heart. And as the moment starts to rise, I see the fire in my flashes cutting through the air, burning sparks are everywhere. Every second pulling higher, fueling every breath with fire. Through the pressure I remain, turning struggle into flame. Every shadow left behind, every limit redefined. When the storm begins to fade, only strength and light remain. Now the sky is open wide. Morning crowns the burning sky. Every doubt has fallen dry. What began a silent spark now ignites the endless dark, and the fire keeps me alive.
Morning colors softly glow. Quiet winds begin to flow. Silver clouds across the blue. Light unfolds in shifting hues. I feel the calm return again. A gentle rhythm fills the sky like distant waves that slowly rise. The city hum fades far away, and time dissolves into the day. Soft reflections start to form between the silence and the dawn. Every thought begins to slow like drifting leaves in amber glow. I breathe the air of open light, where quiet dreams take gentle flight. And in this calm I finally see the world unfolding peacefully. The sunlight warms the quiet air, a fragile glow is forming there. Every shadow fades away, carried by the wakened day. I close my eyes and let it stay, a drifting calm that won't decay. The moment lifts the weight inside, floating through the open sky. Dreams awaken as we fly. Hold the calm and let it stay. Light will guide us on our
Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Welcome back to our YouTube live. All right. Very good. Okay. Well, actually today it has quite a lot of TP, to be honest. Since last yesterday until today, right? Actually, I noticed a lot of you guys are actually, um, some of you actually did really enter those trades, but some of you guys at least got draw. But even though if you guys didn't enter, may I ask you guys a question? Does anyone of you did actually enter this profit trade within this 2 day? You may type one. If you did, if you just notice this kind of trades but you didn't execute, then you may put two in the chat room. Did you guys enter this kind of trades? Enter but be, or that one is the yesterday trades, the holding overnight trades. Actually, just now in the afternoon also got one trade over here. It was sent by Bernard. Yeah, over here, this trade. Yeah, this one got 1 to 3 RR also. And then Jason also got enter one trade over here. I think it's over here, this short trade over here. Okay, so let me start off with today's analysis. So actually right now, right, throughout the whole structure of XAU, actually what I noticed over here is it is actually very close to this support level already. This support level, it is around 3,900 plus plus. Actually could have 10x liao, but I analysis but enter buy if no mistake. What do you mean? Which mean you if you didn't make any mistakes, which mean you already 10x ready, is it? So which mean right now you need to restart again, is it your 10x? I today enter buy. You today enter buy. Is it this trade? This long trade? Right before the sell. Oh, okay, this trade, this trade. The highest point it has around 2.36. So which mean before this trade you already have two strict TP already, is it, Darren? You already have two strict TP. OF. What does off means? Which mean this before this trade is taken, which mean you already have two. Oh, yep. Okay, okay. Oh, 差一点哦，差一点。Okay, so overall, if let's say I talk about this trade lah, okay, first of all, this trade indeed it has a change of trends over here, and there is also a higher low, and there is also a confirmation of trends. But because overall the whole market structure in 15-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, actually everything it tells us what to go down. So if you were to do a long trade in a smaller time frame, right, definitely the risk it is much more higher because we are actually not following the bias trend of higher time frame. Okay, but if you didn't enter this trade but you enter this short trade, you already successfully 1 to 3. Sorry, you already successfully 10x. It's okay. Next time you may need to remind yourself, try to follow at least the higher time frame bias trade so that you can protect yourself and protect your money as well. All right. Okay, so right now in 15-minute time frame, what I noticed over here, it has a continuous of trend happens again at this level. So which means right now everything is still going down, and there is a chances of the price actually reaching this level around 3,900 plus plus. Actually, it is just around $100, which is around 1,000 pips. Yeah, around 1,000 pips distance only. So if the price actually goes below this support level, right, in it will be happening, reaching this level within just a few days, to be honest, if you ask me. Maybe by this Friday or by next week, most likely it will arrive at this level already, which is this uh support level. Okay, so right now in 15-minute time frame, because every trade is really taken, it's really dropped a lot of things. As of right now, I'm still waiting for a short entry actually, because as of right now, everything is just dropping. We do not have any entry yet in 15-minute time frame. Okay, we will need to go into a smaller time frame to look for a trade ready. Okay, so actually right now in 5-minute time frame, there is a continuous of trend happening at over here. This is the latest continuous of trend. Okay, if this candle is closed, which means this confirmation of this continuous of trend, it is confirmed already. So what we need to do is we have to wait for the price to turn the trend towards the upside first. Same like this morning actually. This morning around 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, right? It has formed a change of trends towards the upside over here. But what you guys can do is, if you guys notice this kind of trades, you guys can choose not to enter this kind of long trade, because we're actually against the higher time frame trade. Whereby what we can do is, while we are waiting for this change of trends towards the upside, this is a retracement. We can do a short entry actually. So whenever there is a change of trends towards the downside again, whereby it is following the trend in higher time frame, then we can enter this kind of short entry. Okay, so this is also the same for this scenario. So actually what we can do is we need to wait for the price to have a turning point, okay, turning point towards the upside. So if there is a change of trends towards the upside, then we can slowly to look for uh short entry, same like this afternoon. All right, so actually right now in XAU 15-minute and 5-minute time frame, we do not have any short entry yet right now, and try not to do a short entry right now first, because right now we are actually lying at this previous low. This previous low is a 4-hour time frame low. Okay, and this level, it is actually, you can consider as a support level as well, although this is not a very good support level, because there is only one point over here. Okay, to form a very good support level, it needed at least 2 to 3 points and above. But over here, it has only 1 point over here. So this is actually not a very strong support level, to be honest, if you were to ask me. Okay, so what I foresee over here is maybe there will be a bounce off from this level. Okay, most likely it will be bounce off, at least a small bounce off. Or if the price keeps on consolidating in this level, let's say if because right now we have already touches this support level, if the price keeps on consolidating in this area for at least a few days, right, the longer the time consolidate in this area, the higher the chances it will be broken down towards the downside. Okay, so this is what I'm waiting for right now. There is a chances of bouncing off over here. So what we can do in 5-minute is we can wait for a change of trends to be happen in 5-minute time frame. So which level do I identify a change of trends? I will use this level, which is around 4054.6. So if the price goes above this level, a change of trend, it will be happen. All right, so actually for XAU today, actually it is very, very straightforward, because right now, try not to do a short entry right now, because if you were to do a short entry right now, because we are actually doing a short entry at a support level right now. Okay, this is a very, very risky trade. Okay, so before we continue with XAU, because right now I do not have any opportunity in XAU first, and let me go to PTC. Actually for PTC, right, actually this morning I'm actually looking for a short entry. Wow, okay. Okay, so for PTC, right, let me recap back what I mentioned about yesterday's setup. So actually yesterday I mentioned there is a change of trends at this level, and there is also a confirmation of trend over here as well. So actually right now, overall in 1 hour time frame, we are actually looking for a short entry instead of a long trade. What we can do over here is very simple, because right now I already waiting. What actually right now we can actually wait for a short entry already, because over here it has already formed a lower high over here, and there is also a change of trends at this level as well. So right now there is two reasons that tells us the trend actually it is turning from uptrend to downtrend. The only thing that I didn't notice over here is the confirmation of trend. It haven't happened yet, but it already have a lower high and a change of trends already. And right now it has also back to this EMA line already. So what we need to do right now is we just have to wait for the price to actually form an engulfing candle over here. So if this engulfing candle it closed below this level, which is around 62279.9. So if later this candle or the next few candles, it successfully closed below 62264. Okay, 62264. If the price actually close below this level, then we can enter a short entry over here. Okay, in this 1 hour time frame. And this trade, we can actually short it until quite far, actually, to be honest, if you were to ask me. Okay, let me see the cut loss. Okay, the cut loss, it will be somewhere around 63311. Okay, 63311. TP, let me see the TP. Okay, the first TP, you guys may TP over here first, this support level. And then the second TP, you guys may aim over here. It has around 1 to 2 RR if you are having a full TP. But let me see 4 hour time frame. Actually, in 4 hour time frame, overall the market actually it is very very weak right now. Yeah, because the high is getting lower, and of course, the low is actually getting into same level already. So if the price actually comes down to this level and it forms our entry, right, most likely it will straight away go to this previous low already. So your TP, you guys can put around 59,000, 60,000, 60,000. Yeah, around 60,000 plus minus. Okay, and then your entry price, you guys will need to wait for an engulfing. Engulfing. Very simple for this BTC. So if later, if this price it didn't form this engulfing and it straight away goes above this white color line already, right? Then we wouldn't enter this trade already. This trade it will be invalidated. Okay? So if this engulfing is failed to form, then we do not enter this trade. But if there is an engulfing candles happen, then we can straight away market in, and our cut loss we can put at this high, and our TP we may aim 60,000, which is this level. All right, so this is all for BTC. Let me see ETH. Actually, ETH it is much more weaker compared to BTC. So for ETH is also the same over here. For Ethereum, there is a lower high happening over here, and there is also a change of trends from up to downtrend again over here at this level. And right now, we are actually back at this resistance level, which is these red color boxes. These red color boxes, it is a 4 hour time frames resistance level, but previously it is a support level. And right now, what I'm actually waiting for is also the same thing as BDC. What we can do over here is we may need to wait for an engulfing candle to be happen of this largest, biggest green color candle. So if this engulfing candle is happen, then we can enter a short entry. We can market enter a short entry over here. And our cut loss, we may put above this level as well. Let me see the TP. Well, actually, this one, if we TP at this previous low, it has around 1 to 3 RR. So definitely right now, if you want to do a short entry, right, Ethereum, it is much more better if we compare it with BTC. Because ETH, it is much more weaker compared to BTC right now. So for Ethereum, the entry price, you guys may need to wait for an engulfing candle to be happen. And then the SL, you guys may put around 1698.2. 1698.2. The TP, you guys may put around 1521. Okay, wait. Actually, this TP, right? You guys may put at this previous low. You guys don't need to put ngam at 1521. You guys may put somewhere around here also can. Actually, if you guys put around 1143.9, actually it is much more safer. Right? Because this the TP that I actually showed you guys just now, actually that is a week. Yeah, that is a week. So it will be much more harder for us to TP. But if you guys TP at somewhere around 43.9, most likely it will allow us to TP at this level. Alright. So actually for today, right, we do not have any entry opportunity for XAU already because it has really dropped so much since last 2 days. Okay. And yesterday we already have one TP over here. And this afternoon we also have one TP trades. And right now it has also back at this support level already. So if you were to do a short entry, you guys may need to wait a while first, at least wait for the price to have some retracement towards the upside first. Then we only slowly to look for a short entry. And I don't recommend you guys to do any short trade right now. Because if you guys are doing a short trade right now, basically I put it in this way. It also means we're actually chasing after short entry as well. Because it has already dropped so much and right now it has also arrived at this support level. So let's wait for XAU, but whereby we can do this BTC and Ethereum trade. Okay, for BTC trade it is 1 hour, and for Ethereum it is also 1 hour. So right now Ethereum and BTC, both of this pair is actually going in the same direction, which is going down. And if you guys really wanted to do a trade, you guys may do ETH or BTC, both of it also can, no problem. Let me see ETH BTC first. Okay lah. Actually right now ETH and BTC, according to this graph, right, actually both of them are actually almost similar lah. Yeah, right as of right now lah. It did not tells me that which pair it is actually weaker, whereby both of this pair is weak, to be honest, if you ask me. Okay, you guys can do both of these trade, BTC and Ethereum. Alright. So do you guys, any one of you actually over here, you guys have any questions regarding to the analysis, or do you guys have any trades on opening right now and you guys wanted to ask a question? Does any one of you have a trade that are actually ongoing right now? If you guys do have a trade that is ongoing right now, you guys may type 1 in the chat room. If you have no entry right now, you guys may type 2. So which means if you are putting 2, right, basically you are waiting for opportunity to be Bomb. Okay, then you guys can wait for this BTC and Ethereum. Okay. Sabrina too also. Okay, okay. Right now you are having how many TP? Strict TP right now, Sabrina. Because Darren just now told me he's actually almost 10x just now. Oh, right now you are having 1 TP. Okay, okay. Because Darren almost successfully having 10x. After the Friday one, this is my first one. You mean the yesterday BE trade, is it? Yesterday BE trade, is it? Yesterday I TP. Which trade? Yesterday you TP. XAU, is it? Is it XAU? Which one? Long or short? The overnight one. Oh, okay. So which means you really hold it overnight until 7:30 is TP, right? You did you actually move your SL to BE? So which means you didn't move your SL to BE lor, you just leave it overnight lor. Oh, very brave are you. Okay, nice, nice. Yes, I moved SL to BE. What time do you sleep actually? Wow, 3 a.m. That is crazy. Okay, this trade, if you were to ask me, right, you deserve to earn this money, to be honest. Because I remember you mentioned in the chat room yesterday in our group chat, you I think around 11 o'clock you were already saying you are very very tired, but you stayed up until 3 a.m. just for this trade. And luckily, really really one thing that is good is it actually didn't touch the B and continue to go down, or else your stay over it is wasted really. Luckily, it allows you to TP in the end. How do you feel actually this morning when you wake up? How do you feel this morning when you wake up? Siok, oh. Very siok. Was like, damn, this first time I sleep and wake up didn't pee. Yes, you deserve to make this money, to be honest, if you ask me, because you really hold it overnight, and this is actually not easy task. Yeah, and some of the market it also allows you to TP and to make this trade as well. All right, so right now you just need to wait for the wow. Actually, it has such a big drop. Wow, actually right now it is actually breaking down towards this support level already. So over here, right? Because over here is around, we are actually almost arriving at a whole number already, which is 4,000. Usually, every whole number it is actually a support level. So when it arrives at 4,000, let's see, is there anything that will be happening? If there is nothing happen, definitely it will straight away go to this support level already, which is around 3936.3. this support level is the next level that we wanted to see. And this is actually also the final level. So if this level is successfully broken down towards the downside, right, most likely it will straight away go down quite deeply already. Okay, so this is the last line of support, 3900. And let's wait for the price to arrive at this level. Most likely, according to this volume, to be honest, most likely it will arrive at this level within few days, or maybe by tonight, or maybe by tomorrow. It will already arrive at this level. Yeah, actually it is not that far only. It is just around 700 pips as of right now from the current price. Around what happened. Yeah, it is around just 700 pips. All right, so what we can do over here for today is we can wait for this Ethereum trade and this BTC and Ethereum trade. And XAU, let's wait a while first and let everything comes down first. Oh, a big drop might have chance for BOS structure. Oh yes, correct. You are right. You are right. So right now, what we can do is also like what Darren said, we can actually also wait for a BOS structure. I almost forget about that. So if there is two times two more times actually, okay, forming this lower high, then we can actually enter this short trade already. Which mean this is actually also a sign of consolidating below this resistance level. Because right now we are actually already dropping below this support level. So if we really consolidate right now, we are actually consolidating below this resistance level, which is a good sign, to be honest, if you ask me. Because if we are actually consolidating above the support level, there is a chances of going up. But right now we are actually consolidating below the resistance. It is much more better, and most likely we will foresee the price to reach at this level, which is 3928 by tomorrow or by this Friday. All right. Okay. Do you guys have any questions regarding today analysis and trades? If you guys are all clear, you guys may type OK in the chat room to let me know. If you guys are all clear, you guys may type OK in the chat room. All right. Okay, so before I end today's session, let me do some announcement. Okay, so next month we will be having a carnival session, and this carnival session it will be happening on 18th of July, and the timing is around 1 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the night time. If you are based in KL or Malaysia, you guys can come over and you guys can learn trading with us on that day as well. And there is a total of 4 traders KOL will be on that day, and we'll be sharing some trading insights with you guys. And of course, we are not just about networking or doing some serious stuff, but at the same time, there is also some fun element in during this carnival session. We will be having lucky draw session and there will be game session. And of course, if you are a drinker, you can actually come here and drink beer throughout the whole night. It's free. Okay, sorry, it's not free. It is included in the ticket fee. Okay, this beer is actually free flow. So if you guys wanted to come, right, you guys can actually take a grab instead of driving. So the ticket price is around 99 ringgit. So if you register now, you are actually eligible to buy one free one, which is you can bring one friend over. And per person, it is actually only around 50 ringgit per person. Okay, 50 ringgit per person. And you guys can drink beer for 50 ringgit. Trust me, if you go out to a bar or club, you couldn't find a free flow beer for just 50 ringgit. One bucket is already around 200 ringgit. But at the same time, you also can learn trading with us. So this is a once in a lifetime experience, and I hope to see you guys there. See ya, everyone. Bye bye.
ripple through the blue.
Bye bye everyone. See you guys tomorrow.
Golden silence flowing through. Time relaxes in the sound. Peace is finally what I found.